This video will go over creating a more complex hanger kit in the vList Parts Manager, pipe stands. Here you can see an example of a pipe stand. Note that this example is 512 by 512 pixels, the ideal size for vList. To add this in, you'll need to first go to the vList Parts Manager. From here, you'll want to first expand the hanger kits category, and then expand the pipe stand subcategory. You can also create a new subcategory if needed. To make a new subcategory, left-click on the hanger kit category to select it, then right-click on the hanger kit category, select Add Subcategory, then name the new subcategory. Make sure at this time that the subcategory type is pipe stands. Now you can create the new pipe stand component. Right-click on the subcategory name and select Add Component. You'll be prompted to name the component at this point, but you can change the name at any time. Once created, you'll start off in the Details tab. This is where you can rename the hanger kit if needed, and link the kit to the appropriate hanger image name. Make sure your hanger kit image is ready to use in your vList folder. If you need to check that the image is there, or if you need to add it in, you'll first need to open up your vList folder, then go to your Data folder, then the Images folder, then the Hangers folder. For this example, I will be using this pipestandexample.png image already in this folder. It is the same image shown at the beginning of this video. Now, we will begin adding in the individual parts and components to the kit for the new pipe stand. To add parts and components to a kit, you need to move from the Details tab to the Hanger tab. Going back to the example pipe stand from the beginning of the video, we'll first add in the clamp that is at the top of the pipe stand. To add in any part, click on the Add Part button, the first icon here. Then, select the correct subcategory, and then the correct component. For this example, we will choose the Clamps subcategory, then the Riser Clamp component. Note that I will not choose a specific part here. Since the clamp in this kit can be one of several parts, we will add the component itself, then put D1 in the diameter column. Moving down from the clamp to the floor, we'll add in the rest of the parts and components needed for this pipe stand. Note that because most components for this pipe stand will be consistent sizes and lengths, the only diameter that we are concerned with is the clamp size, and the only length we are concerned with is for the 2-inch Schedule 40 body. All other components for this kit are added directly as parts. Also keep in mind that since there is no labor to add to hanger kits in the current version of vList, such as the end preps, the 6 inches of threads on the 1.5-inch piece and the thread both ends of the 2-inch body will need to be noted in vList itself. Since we already have the riser clamp in, which we are using in place of this pipe saddle, the next part that needs to be added in is this 1.5-inch by 8-inch pipe nipple. To do this, we'll click on this third button that is Add Pipe. We'll choose Pipes Domestic, Schedule 40, 21 foot, and for the diameter, that is again going to be the 1.5-inch. Now, this has been added in as the specific part instead of the component, so there's nothing we need to add in for the diameter column. What we will do is put 8 inches here for the length to specify that this piece will always be 8 inches long. Next, we'll add in the 2 by 1.5-inch threaded reducer. To do this, we'll click on this middle button, that is the Add Fitting. We'll go with Threaded Domestic, Cast Iron, Reducer, and again, choose the 2 by 1.5 inch size. Again, since this has no length, we're good there. Diameter is already picked since we have put it in as a part, so there's nothing additional to put in this line. Next, we'll put in the 2-inch Schedule 40 body of the pipe stand. Again, we'll click on the Add Pipe button. Again, we'll go with Pipes Domestic, Schedule 40, 21 foot, but again, this time we're going to choose the 2 inches instead of the 1.5 inch. Again, since we've already chosen the diameter, we don't need to put anything in the diameter column, but since the length will be user entered in vList, this is where we'll put the L1 variable. The last part that we need to add in here is this threaded flange. Again, for this, we'll choose the Add Fitting button. We'll again look for Threaded Domestic. This time we'll look at the Mal Black, choose the floor flange here, and for the part, again, we will choose the 2 inches since it does need to go on the 2-inch pipe. Again, no length needed, we already have the diameter. So now your pipe stand is complete. To test how well this new kit works, first we have to close and then reopen the vList program. Then you can either open a new project or a previously created vList file. Then create a new hanger using our new Pipestand Kit. You can see that when a size is chosen from the diameter drop-down for the clamp row, the diameters for the other parts remain static and uneditable. This is because they were added as parts, not components. With that, you should have a basic understanding of how to create a new pipe stand kit in vList.